Hi, everybody. My name is Olivia Nicholson. I am 35 years old. I'm a mother of three, four if you include my husband. My husband and I have been married for 5 years. No, 10 years. We've been, throughout my life, I've been heavy my whole life. I've always been right around 300. And in 2004, I lost about 85 pounds and I stayed at 265 for a very long time until I wanted my third son, AJ, and I gained about 50 pounds to get pregnant. And by the time I had him, I think I was about 380. I went back to Weight Watchers when I could, and I lost about 35 pounds, and then I had a car accident with all three kids. We got rear-ended, and I like to call it my hell because the pain was so bad. I could barely take care of myself, let alone the kids. We did a steroid shot that February, and then in April I put a picture in the computer of my daughter's um, the eighth birthday party, and I was completely horrified. I had allowed myself to get that big. I've never seen myself not pregnant and that big. So I went straight to Weight Watchers website. I logged in and I printed my monthly pass and I went to weigh in the next morning. I was 380 pounds, 370 when I started, and I lost 20 pounds pretty quickly. I went to the thyroid doctor, and had the thyroid checked. Said I wasn't taking medicine right, and that he needed to help me fix it. So we did that, and then in June I started to get comfortable. I got bored, and I bounced between about 2 or 3 pounds. And finally in July, I had to sit down and look at everything that I was doing. And I had to stop lying to myself that it was okay to have this and it was okay to have that. I started to walk 1 hour a day. It didn't matter how far, it just had to be 1 hour. I then decided to I was spot on with my food. If I didn't need it, it wasn't something that was going to fuel. I didn't eat it. I said, I love you, but I'm not eating that. So many times, people probably get sick and tired of me physically saying that not eating that. I didn't go out to eat besides Subway. I focused on me, and I weighed myself every day, which is not something anybody should do. But it worked for me when I lost weight after Willie, and it worked for me again. So it's something I do, but don't do it. Just don't do it. Um, but I stopped lying to myself, and the weight started to fall off. And in January, I got to go back to see the endocrinologist, the diabetes doctor. And to date, I was down 75 pounds from when I had seen him, 85 total. And it was pretty cool when he realized what I did in 6 months, that I had lost 75 pounds. My numbers were better. I was doing really well. A couple days later, I had wanted to have a 2 point margarita, and well, it didn't go so well. I slipped on the ice, and I chipped a bone chip off my tibia, and that's when things started to get hard for me. I did walk the next day before I saw the doctor, but I walked very slowly, and I only walked for a half hour. And then I physically went to the doctor, and I was laid up for about 9 days, but I still did a workout with my arms and my shoulders. So I really never gave myself rest. And that's when I had the conversation with the doctor about my goal for Weight Watchers, which was originally set at 265. We changed it to 285, so I was there. I was down 85 pounds, and I could maintain it, become a lifetime member, have a little help financially with the whole process, and he was contently happy with me where I was because I wasn't 370 pounds anymore. And I I'm not scared to say that either, because you have 300, you physically have. When you have 200 and some pounds to lose, you have to split it up. And I basically split what I needed to lose in half. And so March 1st, I physically managed to become a lifetime member. I was down 96 pounds at that point in time. My original goal of 265 came March 23rd, which was 1 month after my original goal was set. And that was really cool. I was disappointed that it was a month later, but it was really cool. And then I got comfortable because I knew that's where my body wanted, and so I got comfortable, and I was there for about a month. And in April, I found in the beginning of March, in the middle of March, I found Turbo Jam, and I started Turbo Jam with my walk. And then on Facebook, I found Chalene Extreme on the fan page for Turbo Jam. And it looked hard, but it was weight training, and I knew toning was something that I needed. And so my uncle ordered it, and I dove into it. I gave everything I had. My first round, which ended my first round of the 90-day cycle, I went from a 24 to an 18. I lost over 35 inches, and I dropped about 30 pounds. I had strange things happen with the weight loss. So if you're doing it and you're in push and you're really sore, you could gain weight. I gained 9 pounds, lost 11 the third week. So it's your weight will even itself out when it's done. But I love the Chalene Extreme because it pushes you as hard as anything. At least for me, it pushes me. It gives me something to shoot for. And, you go heavy, you go home, you're sore the next day, you brought it, and you know that the soreness, you're doing the program. Turbo Fire came out, and that's where I started to have a few problems. I got way too excited, and I did way too much. I didn't eat enough, and now here 6 months later, I'm still bouncing between 10 pounds of where I was when Turbo Fire came out. I love the program. I love my Turbo, and I love my Chalene Extreme. I'm now at the end of my third round, and I can see the things that are happening in my body with my shoulders. My body might still weigh the same, but if you look at the pictures that I have from when I got Turbo Fire to now, the body is actually just reshaping itself. So my shoulders are more defined. You can see my triceps. You can feel. I can start to feel my. I don't know if you can really see them, but you can start to feel the collarbones, and my wrists and my arms are smaller, and they feel funny. I have a waist. Little things like that. So you can tell that I'm just shrinking versus the weight coming off. I'm tightening. I'm toning. I'm tightening. And I'm okay with that. So now I know that I've done the last 6 weeks right. I have Matt and Felicia still trying to figure out why I'm not losing. But I keep doing what I'm doing, and eventually I have faith that it will come off. And I have to believe that. So there's my story. I did just become a Beachbody coach, independent Beachbody coach, because one, I can't be a Weight Watchers leader because I'm not at 2 pounds from ideal weight of a person, which I think is a crock of BS, but that's just me. There's no reason why I couldn't stand in front of a room and lead people with my story, and the people that are morbidly obese that are scared to walk in the door. You've got someone like me out there that was them and followed the program and was successful, and I still haven't managed to even get a success story out of them, which is pretty sad to me. But I still give it to Weight Watchers because that's what I did. And but I did it because of that. I did it to be able to keep myself motivated, keep myself accountable, and to physically help people that don't have hope. I mean, if you were as big as I was, I mean, I was almost 400 pounds. And when you have to physically lose 2 people to get to a healthy weight, it's really hard. And there's not a lot of people, unless you're in that situation, that truly understands. So that's why I'm out there. And if you decide to buy something, I'm okay with that. If I get to the point where we're not living from paycheck to paycheck and we're not worrying about where food's going to come from or whatever, that's always a benefit too for my little teeny tiny little cute little family. So I'm going to do a video blog, probably not every day, but probably every other day. Just how things are going. I'm human. I have my good days. I have my bad days. Today is probably one of the bad days because I'm super sore. I know I'm retaining water from working last night, and I gained 7 pounds in a week, which really is impossible, but it is what it is. So, and it's a number. I mean, I can't physically be sad of where I'm at because I know where I was. So, um, but I want to thank everybody out there that has taken the time to listen to my story, listen to my internal babble, and you know who you are. And thank you for everything that you've done for my little world and to make me sane and to try and keep me sane in this horrible plateau. Um, I love y'all, and you'll hear from me. I got the webcam now. I'm excited. See you later. Bye.